It's the 1st of June. Box received through the post at Oka Logistics, which last time I queried who that was, it turned out to be Mutant, I think. We'll see whether this is also Mutant or somebody else. Come on, look at that. No, this time it's a silver screen. Right, so from silver screen I have got Aces for Hawk by Emily Levianaise-Farouche in a jewel case. Looks like that. And a twofer by Shigeru Umebayashi, which is Mi fanno male I capelli and Mare Nero. You see, previously with last month there was some Italian that was nice and easy to translate. I don't know what Mi fanno male capelli means. Capelli means singing songs, perhaps? Mare Nero sounds to me like Black Sea, but I may be wrong. Oh, well, we've got a translation there in the mirror for that one. And, yes, Dark Sea. That was close enough for that one. There we are. So that's 2. That's double. And then we have Good Omens 3. Where Good Omens Series 1 and 2 were series. 3 is just a single feature-length episode to round the story out. Partly because they dumped Neil Gaiman, I think, really. But it does give us a little bit more David Arnold. Is there a booklet in the front of that? I expect there probably is. Yes, there is. Fairly minimal one. So there we are. That gets us going in June. It's Tuesday the 2nd. Thunder. Thunder is what we've got out there today. It has been raining. That's not music related. That's not a box full of CDs. That's far too light to be a box full of CDs. That brown paper packaging tied up with strings. These are a few of my favourite things. Is the annual Hitchhikers related towel from Barrister and Mann that's come all the way from the US. It's a shaving towel is what it is. That looks like that. There we are. Mostly harmless. Very nice. Very nice. That goes with last year's one, which I've got sitting right here on the arm of the chair. The mice will see you now. Anyway, resting over there. There is also something which is a CD. Where's this come from? The Netherlands. There's something that's... Yeah, if this is the one that I think it is, it's taken its time. It's taken over a week to get here from the Netherlands. And it's the original Giorgio Moroder. Well, I suppose that's not the original, is it? But you know what I mean. The old 1980s Metropolis. It's got a sticker over the opening. There we go. Jolly good. It's Friday the 5th's delivery. It's that one. Rip into that. What have we got here? We've got... Aha! A new release. Is Mandalorian and Grogu. By Ludwig Göransson. Let's scrape our way into that. Made in Germany, it says on the back. That's important to anybody. Come on, cellophane, you can break through there. So, looks like that on the inside. And that feels like a fairly minimal booklet in there. Come on, booklet, you can come out. This is really jammed in the jewel case. Come on. There we go. Now what do we got? There's a sort of tin side fold out. Fair enough. Saturday the 6th, two things have been delivered in the post. This one looks like I'm going to need some method of getting into it because it's taped up every possible. No, I might be able to tear into it. Find some area of it that's not got sellotape on it. Right, yeah, this was one that, yeah, the seller said they weren't going to include a jewel case. And it's only kind of very tangentially filmish. It's Pink Floyd's The Wall. So I mean, in a sense, that's a film soundtrack, but it's get out of this plastic case. Okay. So this was obviously a clamshell jewel case required for that because it's got two rear inlays and a booklet and two discs. So I hope I've got a replacement clamshell. And this other one will be okay, that is a TV. It's The Sun by Nathan Barr. That's still sealed, still got its troublesome thing across the top. That'll be fun. Cellophane off of that. That's on for a Cereman. My usual method for getting those top things off is to actually undo it that way and then peel it slowly from both sides. Anyway, yeah, so that's that. I shall take that off camera because you don't want to waste time watching me do that. It's Thursday the 11th. That's just been delivered by the postie. Which is fairly obviously going to be a couple. It's going to be some vinyl. In this case, a couple of records from Mutant. We have Mark Corvin's score to The First Omen. And we have John Paisano's Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. These are both double albums. Let's have a look. One of them's in a gatefold sleeve and one of them's in a regular sleeve by the look of it. Pause this while I get the cellophane off. Right, here we go. That's the Corvin. So we've got discs like that. Are they? Oh, that's bright red. And so is that one. Yeah, okay. And that's got a OB strip down the side of it and a cutout. through which the title is visible. That's that, and then the second one, because that's gatefold, that cellophane's going to have to come off, otherwise it won't open. Let's see what that looks like. So we've got get that strip off of there. There we are. That's that. And then, yeah, that's a fascinating interior, isn't it? Then we have a sort of green disc and a sort of reddy brown disc in plastic in the sleeves for once, which is unusual. And we also have in a sheet of liner notes. Very nice. It's Friday the 12th. Something's just been delivered by courier. There are several things that are overdue. It was supposed to be delivered yesterday. Okay, this is the Nigel Westlake sort of orchestral score soundtrack of Babe. I've got the original Babe album, but yeah. That's there. Oh dear. So I'm breaking the jewel case that's going to need replaced. In fact, despite the cellophane on that, that's clearly second hand. But yeah, it's in decent nick. Other than that, I'll be able to replace the jewel case. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need to. Babe. And now it's Saturday the 13th. Posty's just dropped this off while I was listening to the Babe music. This has got a tear strip, it actually works. Okay, this is one of those things that's got a mixture of songs and score on it, but the score is by Laura Rossi. That is London to Brighton. She's good. I've only got a couple of things. Battle of the Somme is definitely one to look out for from Laura Rossi. So, yeah, fairly minimal booklet on that. Cool. Okay, it's Monday the 15th. A stand-in postman has just delivered this. I guess my regular guy must be on holiday. Let's hope that's all it is. This is probably my latest FSM CDs, I would imagine, the size of box. Certainly looks like it from the delivery note I can see at the top. Yes, it is. Okay. What's those? What's that? That looks like 5 or 6, probably 6. What have I got? I have got The Flame and the Arrow by Max Steiner. The bootleg of Inner Space by Jerry Goldsmith. Yes, I know. Well, it was dead cheap. He appears to have supplied an extra blank disc. I don't know what's on that. Maybe a second copy of the same thing? Who knows? Or is it... Oh, is it... Yeah. No idea why there's a second disc in there. We'll find out. I've got Night Flyers by Doug Tim. I've got the various compilation screen themes. Now, is there much on there that I haven't got already anyway? It's Crossing Delancey, which I haven't got. Big, Howard Shore. Oh yeah, various things. Madame Zazatska. Nightmare on Elm Street, Craig Safan. Betrayed, Bill Conti. End type from Milagro Beanfield War. Yeah, anyway. Oh, okay, right, there's a replacement case. That's why there's 6 discs. Something is going to have a broken case, I guess. There's Baxter's Marco Polo on Switzerland. And there's Max Steiner's She on Tribute. Yeah. So that's an interesting selection. Yeah. Okay, it's Tuesday the 16th. About 2 hours ago, I sent a chase up to eBay for an order that was 2 weeks overdue. Knowing my luck, this will be it. No, it isn't. So there's no need to recall that. This is another order. It's James Newton Howard's Postman. It was James Newton Howard's birthday a couple of weeks ago. I posted a picture of my collection online, and somebody said, "Very good, but one thing you're missing is Postman." And it's like, well, I'm missing several things, but that's probably a worth getting one. So I thought I would pop out and get it. Jolly good. More stuff on Wednesday the 17th. This one is an FSM release. This is The Subterraneans by Andre Previn. Decent booklet from the days when the booklets were still litho printed and not digital on that horrible new paper. Anyway, yeah, that's good. I think I've only got about 3 Previns at the moment. It's Saturday the 20th, a very hot day, but it's clouding over, thankfully, but it feels muggy. The charity shop where I mentioned a week or 2 ago, probably a couple of weeks ago now, about having found House of Usher for £1.50 and Andrew Belling's Wizards for £1.50. I went back in there today to see if there's anything else. Nothing quite as spectacular as that, but still, the Prometheus Conan 2-disc for £2.50. That's not bad. That's not bad. They'd also got a fish called Wanda, but I've already got the expanded, was it quartet, I think, version of that. Yeah. It's Monday the 22nd. Very hot day again. Something's arrived from Marseille. Just come across La Manche. Aha, right, okay. This is there's a whole Discord's order. The Krakow Film Music Festival CDs. There's a whole series of them from various years. Some of them are very easy to come by, especially the ones that were sort of Robert Townsend, various Saraband co-productions. Some of them less easy to find. This is the 2018 one, so one of the later ones. Got most of them, but I think there's another one on order, and there's another one where the selection was completely stuff that I've already got anyway. So it's like, is there any point in me buying? However, this one, what have we got on here? We've got things that one's familiar with, like Alan Menken's Beauty and the Beast and Michael Nyman's The Piano. But then we've got some, and David Arnold's Casino Royale, but then there's some more kind of specifically Polish things. There's a bit of Austin Wintory from Abzu. Some video game music, World of Warcraft, some stuff by Eamon Noon, and things that I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce because they're in Polish. Yeah. So that's that. It's Tuesday the 23rd. Something's just been delivered. Let's have a look. What that is. Yes, I'm using a nail file. Can't be bothered to find the cake slice. Here we have 3 CDs. Alright, these will be from Screen Archives. It includes the new Intrada Explorers, which I didn't buy from Intrada because actually the shipping is slightly cheaper via Screen Archives, certainly to the UK anyway. But along with it, Passenger by Christopher Young, which is also an Intrada. And in fact, all 3 of these are, and Gil Mallay's Frankenstein: The True Story. So that's nice to have those. Okay, it's now Wednesday the 24th. Postman's delivered 3 bits and bobs. Did I be able to turn my way into this packet? Yes, there we are. I was saying about having most of the Krakow Film Music Festival CDs now. I think this package is going to be another one of them. And so it isn't, it's still sealed. That is the 2013 version, which does now mean I have got the 2012, now the 2013, and the 15, 16, 17, and the 18 was the one that came earlier in the week. So it's only 2014 which I'm missing, which I think I've looked up and went, nah. It's a lot of James Bond stuff, I think. Anyway, what else have I got? Something from Rare Waves. That is Widow's Peak, Carl Davis. See, it says Carl Davis down there. It's the kind of lettering that's so poorly contrasted with the background image that you hardly see it. This appears to be sealed, but it looks like resealed to me. That doesn't look like original cellophane. That's an old Varese. And there's one more. This is from Music Magpie. It'll be an eBay order, I'm sure. And this one is Cliff Martinez music for film. So we've got Solaris Contagion, which I think I've got both of those anyway, but there's also The Underneath, À l'Origine, Kafka, Only Good God Forgives, Espion, Wicker Park, and The Company You Keep, which are all things I'm not familiar with, so it's worth getting for unfamiliar stuff. Cool. Well, it's not cool, it's bloody sweltering. Possibly hottest Friday on record. While I was away, 3 things were delivered, 2 bits of probably CD and 1 of vinyl. This was left behind the wheelie bins. Kind of hoped they would put it in the shed, but hey, at least it didn't rain. Sorry, and it was stood up, so hopefully it wouldn't have warped. This, therefore, is that still sealed? Wow. Is a Morricone. No, it's not. It's not. It's Nino Rota, Italian. Anyway, Toby, damn it. Yeah. I mean, it's not a vintage. It's a new release, but yeah, it's quite good. Find my way into that. This is on Cherry Red Records. Put it in a sleeve. Plain black vinyl inside there. Yeah, so it's a 1968 film. I'm trying to see when the actual 2016 for this release. And then what have we got on CD? We have got Cold Pursuit by George Fenton, which is on Varese. And we have got this, which went missing, and I claimed and got a refund for, and then ordered the second one from somewhere else. So now the original one has turned up somewhat late, which doesn't mean I've now got a spare copy of that. If anybody wants it, it's Carl Davis. It's jolly good, and it's also got quite a long piece of Vaughan Williams on the end of it. Let me know if you want it. Well, it's the afternoon of Tuesday the 30th. Nothing else has turned up today, so I think we can call time on June. Hope you've had a nice month. Hope July is manageable. And in the meantime, stay fresh, cheese bags.